Kick it off.
We'll start with Ryan. What are the challenges of preparing for a team when you're unsure who's going to start quarterback?
They're a little bit different. And end of the day, you got to prepare for both of them. At the end of the day, it's a lot about us though too. The things that showed up last week, we got to be disciplined and then go make plays, and that comes down to winning one-on-one situations.
Great.
Coach, is there any change in status or what is the status of Gerald and Cooper this week?
Yeah, Gerald's been with us all week long. He'll play on Saturday. Coop's been with us all week long too. He was last week. At the end of the day, he's a little bit of a game time decision. It's kind of based on how he's feeling at that point.
Reese. Coach, you've talked a lot about how communication has to improve a little bit to get all 11 guys on the same page. What do you, as a head coach, feel like you should adjust in order to help improve that communication?
There's subtle things that we do. End of the day, how we've operated offense, defense, special teams. We've done it at a high level. Guys got to take ownership of it as well and make sure that we are in sync.
Coach, there's been a lot of people critical of Joe this week. Just when you were in that position as a player, what did you do to try to block out that noise, and what can you do to try to help him keep his confidence during a week like this?
Yeah, nobody was ever critical of me when I was playing quarterback, so I didn't have to, deal with that situation. Listen, and it's for everybody in the building, right? If you think your value is based off of outside opinion when it's going well or when it hasn't gone as well as you would like it to, you're putting yourself in a situation to be up and down. Be consistent in your preparation. You got to plan for those guys every single week. Be into your routine. Doesn't ensure that you're going to play perfect. It's hard in this game to do that. You got 11 guys on the other side of the football. You got strategy from the coaches. At the end of the day, you prepare the best you can to put yourself in a position to go play your best. Joe's got things that he can do better, but the guys around him got to do things better too. And at the end of the day, if you're in 2nd and 20 all day, it makes things real difficult. So offensively, we got to control the controllables. You can't have a bunch of self-inflicted wounds. You got to play smart football. You do that, you give yourself a chance to move the football and score points.
Ben and Mike. Josh, obviously, offensive line is a tremendously developmental position, but do you feel like any of those young guys are coming along to where maybe they can help you out in the rotation?
Man, the guys that have been in the rotation, we continue to anticipate play. I said it early in the week this week. The way the game unfolded last week, we as a coaching staff probably didn't do a good enough job of rotating. And sometimes the flow of the game can dictate some of that as well too. The guys that are going to play need to play at a high level. The developmental guys that we have inside of our program, listen, you got to continue to prepare and get yourself ready to go play at a really high level when you get your opportunity. So as the season goes on, we want those guys to continue to develop and put themselves in a position to play.
Josh, do you have an update on Tadiko's availability for this game?
Slaughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be available for this football game.
Austin.
Through the first 3 games, you all have been penalizing the offensive side a little bit more than you were a year ago at this time. What do you attribute that to? Is that something where, like, when you have officials out of practice that they're able to kind of let you know, like, hey, this group's doing this, it might get called on Saturday, that type of thing? Yeah,
we chart it every single practice since I've been here, but certainly this year too, from spring ball to training camp, all those things. Why it transpired the way that it did last week, I don't have an exact reason. I do think the momentum of the game, we didn't reset from play to play. And you can't do that in this game. That was a point of emphasis just in my communication to them last week. We do have new guys inside of what we're doing. You look at the left side of the offensive line from center all the way over. Those are new guys inside of our system. Tight ends new. So some of those things are growing pains. And when I say growing pains, not that you have to have those things during the course of the season, man. They got to settle in. They got to do their job at a high level.
All right. Finish with Wes.
Wes not going to let me get out of here.
Not yet. Josh, when a team has sort of a poor tackling performance defensively, is something like that more difficult to correct during the season now than it used to be? I mean, obviously the safety rules are good, but it's just kind of a different game a little bit during the week. Is it hard to fix those things?
Yeah, you have live tackling sessions. You have game reps. The fundamentals of your tackling are something that we work every single day, and so you have to continue to work those things. Even when you're not in live tackling situations during the course of the week, it's about putting yourself in that fundamental position. If your eyes are right, your body position's right, you'll continue to grow as a tackler. So we've made a point of emphasis, and I'm not just saying that this week. We made a point of that long before that too.